As much as I wanted to hide and not come on the camera, emotional because I felt like it might be projecting, I heard not to hide myself, to come on as authentically as I am. As I was shuffling the cards, I was receiving this energy of opposition, but it was like inner opposition. I was feeling this energy of fear. And I said, I'm scared for some reason. It was this energy of fear. I said, maybe this is part of the reading. Because this energy of fear and opposition, it's not coming from any outside source necessarily. Not anymore. It's coming from you. It's this energy inside, whether it be, and I'm hearing North Node placements. It's this energy inside that's causing you to believe that maybe nobody wants to hear you. Maybe your word's not good enough. Maybe you're not good enough. This underlying energy of I have to be perfect in order to do this, or I have to be like this in order to get there, or I have to have this skill or this skill, and what I have isn't enough. I need to go back to school. I need to do this. What I have is not enough. How can someone pay for what I have? It's all of these thoughts that keep swirling in this like atmosphere right now of just what if, and those aren't the right questions to ask. The right questions to ask yourself are, what if everybody wants to hear me? What if something that I drop into this world, what if something that I create, what if something that I do is the essence to somebody else's life? What if it saves somebody else's life? What if it causes somebody else to shift into a different direction that actually fulfills them? What if it causes a change in someone's heart? This fear, this opposition, as much as it is coming from you, it's not necessarily yours. This is an energy. I really keep feeling that this energy is coming from past lifetimes as well. Past lifetimes where you may have felt like you didn't make it, or you didn't do enough, or you passed on too early, or you had unfinished business. Past lifetimes where you just felt like you had it all at one point, but something was still missing. And it's like this lifetime you did make a contract to do things better in this lifetime and to get things right. I keep hearing that song from Glee, and it's that song, it's the original song that Rachel's singing. And she's talking about how many times will it take to get this right. And as she's singing that, she's stepping into her power of being in that energy of this is my lifetime to get it right. No matter how many things unfold or obstacles come in my way, this is my lifetime to get it right. I know that I have this big dream. I know, and that was the whole thing about Rachel. She knew that she had this dream that was bigger than her. She knew that she had this dream of being on Broadway and being in magazines and being in interviews and doing these things because she loved it, because she loved the energy, the attention, everything that went into it, and what her voice would mean to other people. She knew that even in the times where she felt like she was broken down and every opposition was against her, even herself, that this was the lifetime that she was going to get it right. I was absolutely in tears when this spread came out because these are some powerful people. And I'm not going to lie, I'm not very well known with some of these people, so the fact that they're even coming out right now is even more special and sacred to me, because it means that they want this message to be heard, and they're connecting with me and this message and you now at this time to share with you. Like I say, ancestors are not just your family. They are these well-known people who have passed on as well. And so when they come through, and the reason why I got this deck is because when they come through, they are sharing with you something that you can relate to. They're sharing a purpose with you. They are sharing an energy with you, which is why they come through and become your ancestors. So them coming through right now lets me know that whoever I'm speaking to right now in this collective, these are ancestors cheering you on. These are ancestors helping you with your purpose and your path. And I really want to read this first card that sits here at the top of the deck. We have Princess Diana underneath that. Steve Irwin. All of these messages are very much encouraging, so that lets me know that this might be a point in your path where you may be wondering how something's going to happen, how something's going to pull through, where fear may be coming up, where inner opposition may be coming up, or even outer opposition. Steve Irwin comes with the message of giving it your best shot. And let me read this message to you. The meaning of this card. It says, when you select this card, it is a reminder to make a stand. And I really want you guys, if you haven't, to watch those messages that I have recently been posting, because they have really been talking about this whole entire message here and about speaking up and sharing your voice and sharing your truth, and that you have something to share in this world, this gift that needs to be in the spotlight. It is a reminder to make a stand, as the world needs you to let go of your fears and step up to the challenge that is presenting itself. Now is the time to believe you have the innate power, energy, and strength within your soul memory to overcome obstacles and achieve certain goals by believing in yourself and marching forward. You are now being called to begin what you are passionate about in your life. Listen carefully to the whisperings of your heart's desire and do not take a back seat, because this is part of your spiritual contract. I cannot make this up. What you signed up for in the spirit world. To do this no matter what the cause or odds, so long as it resonates with you. It is important to explore and listen to the gentle rumblings of your mind, your beliefs and ideas, as they are harbingers of your future and what you can't accomplish, as their importance matters very deeply to the way you want to live your life in the world today. I'm going to pause this for a minute because I want you to, there's something coming soon. There's a channeled message that I have in the works, and I want to share it with you all. Please stay tuned for that, because it really, you have no idea how much this message just right here resonates with that, and how much of an activation point it is for this timeline, for your DNA, and for this present life coming into what you truly desire and breaking all limitations. This really unmasks the veil that I have been talking about. The truth truly has come out. The absolute universe's tea has come out. And please stay tuned for what that is. Thank you. Your soul's purpose is now awakening, and it's time to stand up for what you believe in. Passionately follow your own spiritual path and show the world how it is done. This is the time for you to believe in yourself, contribute to the world, and help mankind, as it's a knowing and feeling that resonates with every cell in your body, thought, and memory. Be true to yourself. Focus on what you truly love and begin building your constructive ideas into solid foundations to make a difference in the world. By doing this, others will follow and collectively join together in the cause you desire. Don't be afraid. Move forward out of the darkness. It is the long hoped for and expected triumph of consciousness over the unconscious. That is absolutely beautiful. Thank you. Thank you so much. That's not all, because we also have Martin Luther King Jr. coming here. Do you know how impactful your message has to be? Steve Irwin was, how do you say, a conservationist? He was someone who was a humanitarian. Like, he spoke for the world, the earth, the animals of this kingdom, the very backbone of what we call this earth. And we have Martin Luther King Jr., who spoke for the people and equality and coming together as one to make a difference in this world. Whatever you are, I am not playing, bro. I am not, bro. I am laughing because it's like all of these past messages that I have done are coming up. I have been talking about speaking to the new billionaires. I have been talking about speaking to the new celebrities. I have been talking about speaking to the people who are going to change this world. And if you have been taking that lightly, well, too bad, because this is not something that can be taken lightly anymore. It's not. Clearly something that you are bringing into this world, clearly something that you are doing is so magnetic is not even the right word for it right now. It holds a magnitude that is so much bigger than we think. Did you hear that bird? Birds are my spiritual, that's like my divine key with the universe. When I hear birds, I know that the truth is coming through. At 12:12 on the time. That's not no coincidence. I'm truly speaking to very powerful divine people. Your message is going to change lives. And it's not just you. It doesn't even have to just be you speaking physically, but it's the message in whatever you're doing. This is just really powerful. Can we bring up the message for Martin Luther King, please? Because, whoa, that is crazy. Harry Houdini is here. Oh my God. Wow. Kobe Bryant's on the next page. Do not play. Oh my God. The message is clear. The message is clear, please. Because we have Bruce Lee, Stay Focused, Audrey Hepburn, Radiate Love, and Athena Starwoman, Fly High and Don't Forget to Breathe. Yeah. Whoa, okay. Wow. He stands as the magician and hero. Right. Best known for his famous speech, I Have a Dream. We've been talking about dreams. That's significant here. Even when he passed, his dream still lived on. You have a dream. And right now, God, this is the green light. This is the green light. Like, this is literally the green light. This is the green light because, oh, okay. I'm so shook I can't even speak right now. The message, always follow your calling. When Martin Luther King Jr. came into the seance, his message was how he wished he was still alive to help with the Black Lives Matter movement. It was his passion when he was alive to make a difference. Not only in his own country, but the world, as he referred to in his I Have a Dream speech. King's other message was to always trust your gut, as it is never wrong. He went on to say his mother used to tell him this all the time, as she could smell the lies on people a mile away. He also talked about how he was surrounded by corrupt people, even on his team, and how he always knew he would never reach old age with all the stress in his life, as he had so much to do of God's work. It was very obvious to us that he was a tireless worker for people's rights, and he made this his life work, no matter the odds and the opposition. Whoa, that keeps coming through, no matter the odds and the opposition. So, inner or outer, he had to constantly push through. King's message of hope and inspiration came through very strongly to fight for anything we believe in. The meaning: if you chose this card, you have a passion for helping the underdog and voicing your protest for injustice of any kind, from animal cruelty to environmental issues. You have a lifelong dedication to championing the rights of those who need to be heard. Fight for what's right and get involved no matter the cost. If you feel strongly about any kind of injustice, take the opportunity to be vocal about it and take action. By speaking up and taking a stand on issues, it shows you are on a mission for a higher purpose. Don't be a bystander. Be the change you want to see. I don't know why I'm closing this because, yeah. The message is clear. The message is very clear. Something said these numbers are also important. 1, 28, 31, 25, and 20. Whether those be ages, numbers that mean something to you, like 1, the first house, or it's standing for magician energy, it being a number that you're seeing a lot, 111 or 11s or 1111. Or the energy for what it stands for, your independence, your sovereignty. It could be the spiritual meaning of these numbers. Significant points in your life or your journey that may be significant to what you're doing now. I remember Bruce Lee coming up and I think the first reading that we did, he came up with the message of staying focused. So on his card, let's see, the message: the key to immortality is first living a life worth remembering. When I channeled the energy of Bruce Lee, I was overcome by his intense and sheer focus and how he lived his life, from his diet to his ideas on philosophy and his career. From what I gathered, his whole intention was with his work, and he would have been his own worst critic, striving for perfection in everything he did in his chosen field. Bruce Lee was clearly a soul who did things his own way, walked his own walk, and was a deep thinker. We definitely have some perfectionists in here that I'm speaking to. Something about that just really stuck out to me. We talked about it at the beginning of the message, that some may think that they always need to have things be perfect in order for things to come out, or in order for you to step out into the scene or step into the spotlight, that things have to be perfect or in a certain way. So with that coming through, it's like, you don't have to be perfect. When I came on, there was the message of just coming on as authentically as myself, whether my voice was shaking, whether I was scared, whether I was crying, or am not made up. Like, it's this message of it doesn't have to be perfect, because it's not calling for anything outside of you. It's calling for the essence of you. This purpose, your calling, what you're here to do. It's calling for the essence of you. It's not calling for the makeup that you can put on or the suit that you can put on. It's not calling for anything that you have or what you can buy. It's calling for just the essence of you. It doesn't matter whether you have a shitty camera or the background looks like someone came through and just tore your shit up. Like, it does not matter. The essence of you is what's being called. People will still see you for who you truly are and what you are speaking and the message that's coming through, and nothing else will matter. And it's not that nothing else is important or whatever, or it's just that you are the very core of where anything comes from. They don't want anything or what you have. No matter how many times people try to come online and fake like they got this or fake like they got that, they just want you. You are important and essential as you are. As you are. With everything. It doesn't matter if you have, acne, dark spots, you feel like you have issues with your weight or your health, or you feel like you have issues with your money or friends or whatever's going on in your life. None of that is even, I want to say, real. Like, those are things and experiences that happen in this life, but it doesn't really mean anything unless you put meaning to it. And the thing is that humans, us, our souls, we have this power of naming whatever we think is true. Just like everything in this world has a positive or negative connotation, it came about that way because someone decided that it would mean that, decided that it would be true, and the rest of us followed or made one of our own. That's the energy that's coming through. Let me go to the meaning. When you select this card in a reading, it is a calling for you to concentrate and focus on a healthy mind and body. By marrying the two, you will find a way to have the ultimate expression on how you want to portray yourself in the world today. By dedicating yourself to this goal, you will develop your own personal power and strength of spirit to manifest what you desire and how you want to see yourself with excellent results. Instead of thinking about it, you now need to take action by taking personal responsibility to get your mind and body healthy together. So as I'm talking about that and the message that came through about showing up as you are and who you are, when I read this message and it talks about taking the responsibility to get your mind and body healthy, together, to me, it brings this message of when you stay focused, right? He talks about focusing on developing your own personal power and strength of spirit, focusing on a healthy mind and body. A healthy mind and body. Excuse me. We talked about in previous messages about, hold on. It's funny how everything's just coming up right now. Staying focused. We talked about in previous messages about decentering everything, right? So I just said that none of those things matter. They're experiences that you have in this world, but none of it exists outside of you, right? Like it doesn't exist without you to experience it. And this talks about focusing on a healthy mind and body, right? A healthy spirit, focusing on your personal power. And that is reminding me of the readings that I did of decentering everyone, taking everything and everyone off the pedestal, taking money off the pedestal, taking people, friends, jobs, everything off the pedestal, and tapping into your own essence. That's what this message is coming through about. None of those things matter because it's tapping into your own essence right now. Because you are the very thing that matters, because you are the thing that people want to hear, because you are the thing that people, not thing, obviously, but you are what people want to hear and see and take part of and experience. It is you. It is your energy, not what you have, but what you are. So this is that reminder to really stay focused on who you are and what you are, on your own capabilities, on your own power, on your own strength, as it says here, on your mind and your body. And what is your body? Your body is the physical representation of your power. Your body is your altar. It is your temple. Your mind is such a powerful and beautiful thing. And it is literally how you can create your reality. It's so beautiful. In the past, it has protected you from certain situations, whether you were in survival mode or not. But now you get to thank it and allow yourself to come into this energy of knowing, recognizing who you are. And that message has been coming up so very clearly lately. Knowing who you are. You are the goal. You are the goal that you are dedicating yourself to. This message that you have to bring into this world, whether it's with what you're speaking or what you're doing, it's so much bigger than us. And it's coming from you. It's coming from the essence of you. That is why it's all about dedicating yourself to you. Okay. It's been a while since I've had a message that kind of left me speechless in a way. But I think that's the point, because there's nothing that I can really do right now but listen. I can't do anything but listen to the message that's coming through loud and clear. No words. Just this advice from these beautiful souls who have passed on, who are here today and from here on forward, cheering you on and helping you in your path. Your path of justice, your path of being seen and being heard and being felt, your path of success. They want you to sit back and listen to these messages that have been coming up. This isn't the first one, not just from me. These messages that have been coming up, telling you about what you are capable of doing and bringing into this world, telling you about the success that lies ahead, telling you about the justice that you're going to receive and the balance that is being restored into your life. It has not been for no reason. I'm hearing that a lot of people have been hearing these messages for months, maybe even years, and have thought that they were repetitive, and have even thought yeah, well, I heard that message and I still have hope and I still want to have this faith in God and in this higher power, but those things just haven't happened yet. And I'm hearing that they're waiting on you. Those messages were not for naught. They were not for no reason. You were hearing those messages for a reason. Each message that came up that reminded you of your magic, of your power, each message that came up that told you that justice would be served, each message that came up and told you that success was yours, that this lifetime was yours to carry, that this lifetime was yours to live a fulfilled and beautiful experience, the full human experience. It was preparing you. It was activating you. I channel each message is an activation. And it is. Each message is an activation. So each one that you went through, each one that you sat and watched was an activation of your soul and what you are here to do. And I said, this is the green light. Earlier, I said that this is the green light. So now it's like, that's why they're coming through with that message of they're waiting on you. It's your time. Regardless of the odds or the opposition, it is your time. You are being given the green light. And at this point, baby, the light is malfunctioning. The light is glitching. It's not going to turn red again. It's not going to turn red again. You have the green light. You are being granted the green light for the rest of your life. You have it. You have it. God is not going to put a halt on your plans. So if any delays or anything happens from here on out that you feel like, oh, this is stagnancy, oh, this is delay, this is something happening, understand that everything is happening in your favor, in your divine purpose, and everything is happening as it should in your favor for your highest good and for the highest good of all. So even if it feels like it's a delay, it's not. It's a reroute. Everything will always end up right back to the road that you need to be on. There is no delay. There is nothing, no stagnancy. That is the bounce back. That is the period in which you do even better, in which you take what you have and you go forth into the world with all of that power. So I'm very, very interested in knowing what Audrey Hepburn and Athena Star Woman are saying today for you. Okay. Wow. Okay. Here we go. I see Athena Star Woman. So beautiful. So beautiful. She was also a humanitarian and a fashion icon. Hello. I am speaking to some actors, icons, models, humanitarians, environmentalists, like people who are here to change the world. I'm probably speaking to the next president. I'm probably speaking to the next person that's about to be the face of every magazine. No lie. I'm not going to dim anything. I'm speaking to the greats here. 33:55 on the time. I'm speaking to the greats and I'm not about to dim your light or mine or anyone else's here. Bye. If they're looking for dim lights, they can go, I don't know, search in the dumpster. They won't find us there. The message. Ooh. Let's see. That's funny. Hold on. Because she's also coming through for having a passion for the underdogs of the world. So yeah, we're speaking to the underdogs and we're speaking to people, this collective that fights for the underdogs. It says, when you draw out this card, it means you have the power to show the world you have class and sophistication. As you make people notice when you make an appearance or enter a room. Damn, you're that powerful. I know that's right. Whatever you've been talking about, we know that. Once you tap into this energy, you exude everything you do with unforgettable grace, intellect, elegance, and confidence and style, because you have the integrity to set your plans in motion. It is also telling you to be playful in any given situation, as you have all the abilities to achieve anything you want, done with your magnetic energy that makes you feel good, happy, and playful. With this energy, it will be easy for you to attract your wants and needs with hardly any effort, like an adorable... What is that? Is that a... What? Somebody correct me if I say this wrong. Gamin? Somebody tell me. I'm gonna look it up anyway afterwards. Sexy, appealing, and teasing. It's so funny because there has been this energy that came up in a few of my last readings that was like this energy of like tapping into like your sexual energy, tapping into just like this magic of yourself, this sexy energy, this sexual energy. And I love how she's coming through with this. It's like, yeah, you have everything. Like, we literally talked about this at the beginning of this reading. I know I keep linking things back to everything else, but, like, that's what's coming up right now. But, like, we literally talked about this at the beginning of the reading. Like, you have what it is that you desire. You are that which you seek. So it's like this energy with Audrey coming up, telling you to radiate love. I mean, what are we at the very essence of our core? We are love incarnate. So it's like she's coming through to remind you of what you already have. What you already have. You are already magical. You are already like intellectual. You are already a genius. You are already powerful, magnetic. The words you speak are true. The words you speak, you can literally predict things. You have the power to really show empathy and kindness in this world. You have the power of healing hands, the power of a healing voice. You have the power of movement, of being a leader. And everything as you are right now is already what the world is asking for. Everything that you think you want, the confidence and the beauty, the being more handsome, being more this, being more that, you already have it. You already are it. And that message is coming through very true right now. You already have it. You already are that which you seek. So honoring it and being in this mode of loving yourself, to radiate love for yourself and to yourself as you give it to the rest of the world. As you so freely give your love to others, freely give it to yourself. You already exude, let me read this again, this unforgettable grace, intellect, elegance, confidence, and style. You have the magnetic energy and the abilities to achieve anything that you want. So while the beginning of this message was like going after what you desire and standing tall, giving it your best shot, releasing the fear and moving forward, right? It's like Audrey comes through with the why of that. She's telling you why you need to move forward, why you need to be in the spotlight, why you need to go ahead and move with this green light, why you need to do what you do and speak how you speak and show up how you show up. Because we need it. And because you already are what you seek. Because you already have it. Because you don't need to do any more school. You don't need to do any more this. You don't need to do any more that. You just need to show up as you are. And that will be provided for. It is more than enough for this world to give you what you need. It is more than enough for you to be honored and blessed. You will be given your flowers. You will be given your celebration. You will be given your parties. You will be given your love. Your unconditional love. Oh my God. We have Heath Ledger like on the next page saying the show must go on. Oh my God. Literally will always be my fave. Always. Cannot fight me on that. Because we might really fight. So probably don't do that. I have hard hands. Hands rated E for everybody. Okay. I really want to know about her. Athena Star Woman. So I'm going to read her, I'm going to read about her. Her message, fly high and don't forget to breathe. And I just want to remind you, if you feel like you have nothing, you will always have your breath. Sage, also guide, wise woman, mystic. I know that's y'all. Athena Star Woman was born in Melbourne, Australia on the 17th of July of 1945 and died of breast cancer on the 16th of December 2004. She was an astrological Cancer. Many were saddened when she died as she had kept her illness a secret for so long. She was a third-generation mystic. Athena was glamorous and one of Australia's leading personalities, authors, and columnists on astrology and the stars, touching the lives of so many people with her work, predictions, and writing. That's, whoa. Y'all literally see, I said I did not know anything about this woman. I did not ever read her card ever or the description of her. And I said that I was talking to people who predict things. So that's crazy. That's crazy because that really means that that's right on the nose. And that really means that she's coming through to help you with your purpose, with your voice and what you have to share, your magic, your abilities, and making them more known, making them more potent and more influential. Athena was a woman who believed in the power of positive thinking, as in what you believe, you become. Wow, this is so powerful. She's so powerful. I'm so amazed. Oh my God, believing. Oh my God. Let me read that line over. Lord Jesus. Athena was a woman who believed in the power of positive thinking, as in what you believe, you become, and you create your own destiny. Wow, cannot make this up. Really can't. Tapping into her psychic powers, she made the most of her life and was able to work at her highest potential. She was an inspiration to many. This is a sign that you will be paid for your gifts. This is literally the sign. She made a living. She literally made the most of her life and was able to work at her highest potential. Many were saddened by the lack of her presence. Your gifts will be more than paid for. They will be honored. They will be worshipped. They will be respected. 44 on the time, they will be honored as the temple, as you are, because you are the temple. You are the inspiration. This is the sign that you will be paid for your gifts. This is the sign that you can live life to your highest potential, like here, like she did. This is the sign that you can live paradise on earth, simply showing up as you are and doing what you love to do in this world. it cannot be denied. The message: push yourself to the limit so you can fly higher than anyone before you. It says, I first became a fan of Athena's when I started reading her articles, and I loved her personality. I saw her as a very successful, flamboyant writer. I was shocked and saddened after she died, and the next time I heard about her, I was working late one night on a show called Psychic TV Australia. There was a psychic from Queensland who approached me and asked me if I knew Athena. Why did I just realize Athena? If you know, you know. But I literally have like songs like in my shorts from like, I could not find the password to like live like and save my life. So I had to just like post my new music on this account, the Lighthouse Speaks. But I had my music account, Athena, and that was like my energy. That was the presence that I was stepping into, Athena. So I'm just like realizing right now that wow. Yeah. That's amazing. Because of, yeah. Don't mind me. I'm just fangirling or whatever, just connecting the dots. As soon as the psychic mentioned Athena's name, suddenly Athena's spirit came through, and I was able to give her the messages I received from Athena. Years later, Athena came through in one of my seances. In the seance, she explained that Athena wasn't her real name. And she went on to tell us she was so sad to leave her soulmate as she wanted more time with him. She was also saddened and confused by her illness, and thought it might have been karma from a past life in Egypt. Whoa. This is really connecting in like many like things, because I also believe I have past lives in Egypt, and Egypt is like a very sacred thing to me. If I'm talking about myself right now, and this is coming up, that means this is something that someone else feels too. That you also have past lives in Egypt, and that these words that are coming up that I'm stopping on also hold a significance to you in some way, shape, or form. It says she accepted her fate at the end. Athena was a beautiful soul, loving and kind with a good sense of humor. I might be talking to some gods and goddesses of Egypt, to some queens and kings. I might be talking to some people who are very regal, and you hold that regal energy in this life, and that is why you are in the spotlight, and it cannot be denied. I'm sensing some Leo energy, whether you're a Leo or not. I'm sensing some gold energy, the sun energy, Ra, Isis. There are these gods and goddesses coming up that have been so potent in your lifetime, in your purpose. And you hold this regal power and energy that's really coming through right now, that we keep talking about. The words that we keep repeating is that it cannot be denied, which means that whether in past lives or in this lifetime, your energy, your voice, what you share, your gifts are something that has been denied in this world in some way, shape, or form by family, friends, people, lovers, strangers. And now, with this regal power and this energy that you hold and these messages coming up to give you the green light, it doesn't matter who the fuck supports you. It doesn't matter who the fuck likes you. The energy that is the most potent that we keep talking about, and why we keep talking about decentering everybody and everyone else, is because you are the main character. It is because you are the golden force in this life. It is because your energy trumps everyone else. And I'm not saying, oh, you're better than this, you're better than that, but I don't know. Oh, you might be. You might be. Your energy, your essence, it may have been denied in this lifetime. People may have denied you for who you are and may have tried to put you down, placed insecurities upon your soul and burdens upon your heart so that you wouldn't see yourself in the mirror. The Man in the Mirror started playing in my head, by the way. That's why I paused. You are this regal energy. You are this queen, this king, this god, this goddess. And you are being reminded of that. God is really reminding you of that energy that you hold. And that is why I looked down and I tapped out. Tapped out. Okay, where were we? She accepted her fate at the end. Okay. Okay, the meaning. Wow, okay, when you choose this card in a reading, it is telling you it is time to focus on your inner spiritual world. It is asking you to maintain peace, harmony, friendships, abundance, and love to achieve the desired results when you walk the path of the spiritual seeker. It's time to believe and draw in everything positive and mystical, and to open your mind to self-awareness and avoid anything that may create imbalance in your life. It's now time for you to go within to the silence and listen to your inner stirrings of soul energy, which has the answers to everything you want to know. Call in the spirits and ask to work with the light. Okay, so this is the second time that that's coming up in this reading alone. Going within and listening to your inner stirrings, specifically those words, your inner stirrings, about the second or third time that that's come up in this reading. And the message of following your inner child has been coming up heavily in these readings. So with this card, it's about like you have to go on a mental diet about this time. You have to go on a mental diet. It's not even... These distractions keep coming up. Distractions. People trying to steer you away from your purpose. And with this message, remember how we talked about your mind being the thing that very much creates your outer world, your reality? Your mind, it's like a gateway into your inner spiritual world, because you can visualize there, you can think there, your thoughts happen on a loop, and the subconscious creates things. So it's like, there's this, the message is clear. The message is clear. The message is very clear. All that shit is a distraction. It really is. It's trying to distract you from who you are and what you've come here to do. And now Athena's is saying she's giving you this energy of your energy is the most potent. She was a positive thinker, very optimistic. And that's the energy she's calling you to be in. Again, asking yourself the right questions. What if everything works out for me? What if people want to listen to me? What if my voice matters? What if I can save lives? Focusing on what it is that you desire, and the knowing that you already have the foundation of it, that you already have the core essence of it. So obviously you're going to attract it. It's like a magnet. If you're magnetic, if we use magnetic to talk about attracting desires and our manifestations to us, if you already have the core pieces and essence of what it is that you desire and manifest, you have those magnetic pieces already. You already have the magnets within you. So, despite the odds and the opposition, that magnet's still going to come to you. It's still going to find its way to you. You're being called to stay in that energy of knowing that that's true, of knowing that what you desire, what you seek to be true, what you dream of is your reality. And you wouldn't have thought it, you wouldn't have come up with it, it wouldn't be in your mind if it wasn't meant to be true, if it wasn't meant to be your reality. Things wouldn't exist without you at the very core essence. So sit in that energy of who you are at your core and what you bring into this world. What your magic is, 55-55 on the time. The change that you bring into this world. Focus on all the what ifs. Literally wake up because the mornings and the nights are so potent. Wake up in the morning and the night and just start asking yourself just like what if, and what if everything works out for me? And just ask yourself all the positive what if questions. Ask yourself all the positive why am I questions. And let your mind, let your body, let your very essence remind you of why that is and what the answers are. Because the quote that has been coming up so much is that you already have the answers that you seek inside. It's not outside of you. It's not anywhere. It's just not outside of you. There's no other words for that. You have the magic. You have the power. You have the voice. You have the truth. You speak the truth. You are magnetic. You are literally powerful. I don't even know what words, like I'm probably recycling the same words because it's just like you are so much bigger. I don't even know words to describe how big you are. I don't even know words to describe your energy and who you really are and what you've come to do. I don't really know words to describe how magical you are and how important you are to all of us in this world. I can't really describe that with words. There really are no words to it. It's just the feeling. It's the feeling that you bring. It's the feeling that you are. Stay in that feeling. That's what's important. It's not anyone else's perception, thoughts, beliefs, or judgment of you or your purpose, but it's what you hold inside. It's not the drama that's going on in the relationship or the drama that's going on at your job. It's what you are inside. And that very essence is the foundation to everything that you desire. So if you have that, if you have you, if you have the very essence of your breath, then you already have it all. Thank you so much for listening. If you like this message, please like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know if this resonated with you or how it resonated with you. Please stay tuned for the messages coming through and the things that I have to share in my gifts in this world. I'm so excited for what we're about to do, honestly. I'm so excited for what we're about to bring in this world. We're about to shake some shit the fuck up, okay? We're about to cause like a ruckus, bro. Like in the best way possible. In the best way possible. We're about to tear some shit up. We're about to tear some ass up. Kick ass, okay? I am so amazed at you. I am so proud of you. If no one's told you today, if no one's told you ever, I don't care. Like, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you and what you have accomplished. Look, the things that you say, I wanted to say I see. I see the things that you are doing on a daily basis. I understand this message is coming from God. I see the things that you do on a daily basis. The things that you get over. I see the internal battles that you fight. I see the way that you have overcome challenges people thought were impossible. I see the way that you have a new perception on life, a new perception on money, a new perception on your gifts. I see the way that you try. I see the way that you stand up even when others tell you to sit down. The way that you have stood tall in the midst of it all. I am so amazed at you and your power and what you have. I am so amazed at who you are. I am so amazed. Please celebrate yourself. Please congratulate yourself. I'm here to congratulate you, and I'm here to thank you for who you are and what you have come here to do. Please don't ever stop sharing your light. Please don't ever stop standing in the spotlight. Please don't ever stop being you. What you have is so important. We really do need it. What you are is so needed in this world, and I'm so thankful that you are here existing the same time as me. I am not born in the wrong generation. I am not born in the wrong time. I am right where I need to be because I get to experience all of you. And that is honestly one of the greatest gifts in this world. It is the connection with you. It is the beauty with you. It is seeing life in this beautiful way with you and seeing things anew with you and shifting our perspective and our DNA back into the very source that we were destined to be and already were before we existed in human form on this lifetime. So I thank you for you. I thank you for just your honor. I honor all of you. And I honor all of the divinity within you. Thank you so much. Have a blessed and beautiful life, not just day. Thank you.